respected Sri Arjun Ram Meghwal ji, Sri Tuhin Kanta Pandey ji, Sri Kamlesh Chandra Vasne ji, Sri Rakesh Jain ji, all the dignitaries from the MIIs, all the dignitaries from the industry, my colleague from broking industry, and ladies and gentlemen. You know, it is a great privilege for me to stand here and share the dais and to talk to all of you. And before I start, I like to congratulate and wish happy birthday to Sri Arjun Meghwal ji. He is one person who has been always with us. I think this is the 4th time he is attending our convention, and I like to thank him for that. Thank you, sir. The topic for today is integrity, innovation, inclusion leading to hyper growth. Now friends, integrity. India is one market. You know, integrity is the core of financial market. And India is one market where the client collateral is segregated to the level of last client. So if there is a client who has given collateral to you, the collateral will be known to the clearing corporation at client level, and it is guaranteed by the client clearing corporation. So India probably is the only market in the world where the collateral is guaranteed at client level. So even if there is a default in the system, the collateral of the client is protected. Similarly, so this is the biggest step for integration, for integrity of the market. Now, innovation. You know, India is the only market where probably 1 or 2 more markets are there, where we have T+1 settlement, and simultaneously we are running a T+0 settlement. And this is possible because of innovation. We have a system where your client accounts are settled on a monthly or quarterly basis. So every month or every quarter, your accounts are settled and reduced to 0. Again, in our market, if you give a collateral, we give you credit on real-time basis, even though in India the margin is paid on upfront basis. So you give the margin and very soon you can trade with that margin. Friends, in inclusion, again we had demat accounts which were around 4 crore during COVID period, and today we have total demat account of 24 crore. So I think this is the biggest example of inclusion. But you know, is this the end? No, it is just the beginning. You know, India is the fastest growing large economy in the world, and next couple of decades belong to India. So, I mean, I like to take this opportunity to thank current chairman Sri Tuhin Kanta Pandey, because we had a meeting with him and we raised certain issues. And what is the outcome of those issues? You know, we had problem with the current system where every exchange comes and inspects you, and the penalty is levied by multiple exchanges on the same violation. Now, there is a system where it is a combined inspection and penalty will be levied only by one exchange for the same violation, not by multiple exchanges. Similarly, we had a system where penalties were levied left, right, and center. And as our president quoted, Queen Kanta Pandey, that regulation is not an end; it is only a mean. So now penalties are being rationalized, and for areas which have technical penalty, there is only technical fine, and only where there is an intentional penalty, the fines are most severe. Similarly, there is a system of unified inspection and single reporting platform. Earlier, what was happening was members were reporting to all the exchanges. Now you have to report only at one platform at one exchange. So I think these are the reforms, and lot more reforms are happening. So I think the ease of doing business factor is now very much to be seen. Now, is everything has been done? No, I think I just like to quickly highlight some of the issues. You know, there was a ban on several agri commodities, and I think that ban needs to be lifted. We had a thriving currency market, and that market, because of the restrictions, because of the RBI circular, now no more a vibrant currency market, and our currency market has been exported. Again, in commodity market, you know, India is the largest producer, importer, exporter of so many commodities, and we are a price taker. You know, India is the largest or maybe the second largest consumer of gold. Still, we are a price taker, and we are not a price setter. And we can become a price setter. So, a couple of things needs to be done. The commodity market margin needs to be rationalized. So, you know, in crude, we have one of the highest margin in the world, which is a multiple of margin that is being charged in other markets. We have one of the highest transaction costs in the world. We have we don't have interoperability, and in commodity market we have interoperability in the equity market, but we don't have interoperability in the commodity market, which needs to be done. And one more fact I like to highlight, you know, NRIs are not allowed to trade in derivative, whereas FPIs are allowed to trade in derivative, but NRI having an external account are not allowed to trade in derivative market. That again is something which needs to be looked at. So I think with Sri Arjun Ram Meghwal ji and with Pandey being there, we will request them to look at these areas and do something about it. Friends, 19th century belonged to Europe, 20th century belonged to US, America. But the 21st century belongs to India. And I think we are all lucky to be there in capital market at this time, and we all have a bright future. And we can all say our market will do very well in coming couple of decades. Thank you.
आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे. थैंक यू फॉर दोस मेंबर्स, हमारे पार्टनर्स, हमारे फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली, एक्सटेंडेड मेंबर्स हैं, कम्युनिटी है, वो पूरे देश भर से आए हैं सर. चाहे वो मैं कहूँ विशाखापट्टनम से हो, कन्याकुमारी से हो साउथ के, या मैं कहूँ नॉर्थ में वेरी टॉप तक हो, ईस्ट और वेस्ट. तो मैं चाहूंगी कि एक बार मेरे सभी डेलीगेट्स अपने लिए जोरदार तालियां बजा दें, क्योंकि आप यहाँ दूर दूर से आए हैं. In fact, I would like to take this opportunity and humbly welcome all our international guests seated here. We're delighted to have you present, and and I will time and again try and make sure that I speak in a language that is understood both Hindi and English. आप सभी का यहाँ धन्यवाद करते हुए मैं अब अनुरोध करना चाहूंगी श्री सुरेश अरोड़ा जी, चेयरमैन सीपीआई नॉर्थ से, कि वो प्लीज मंच पर आए और यहाँ शॉल और फूलों के साथ सम्मानित करें ऑनरेबल श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल जी। आज हम बहुत आपका आभार व्यक्त करना चाहेंगे, इस खूबसूरत से पल में आप हमारा साथ निभा रहे हैं। और अक्सर कहा जाता है कि जब भी किसी को एक शॉल ओढ़ी जाती है तो वो हमारे दिलों की वार्मथ जो है उन्हें हम यहाँ पर आभार व्यक्त करते हुए प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं। और इन फूलों के साथ सर आज के इस खास दिन में आपको एक बार फिर जन्मदिवस की बहुत बहुत बधाई। एक बार फिर जोरदार तालियां हो जाए। मैं चाहूंगी कि श्री राकेश कुमार जैन साहब हर इस खास तस्वीर का हिस्सा बने और इस मूवमेंट में हमारे साथ सपोर्ट करें। अब मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी डॉक्टर सतीश आर्या, चेयरमैन सीपीआई साउथ, जो कि खासकर विशाखापट्टनम से यहाँ हमारे बीच जुड़कर आए हैं, कि वो प्लीज इस मंच पर आए। और श्री तुहिन काकपांडे जी, सेबी चेयरमैन और हमारे मेंटोर, हमारे लीडर, हमारे गाइड का यहाँ बहुत बहुत इस मंच पर हम आभार व्यक्त करना चाहेंगे। आप सभी की मुबारक तालियों के बीच आइए यहाँ सबका वेलकम करें। मैं रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी श्री राकेश कुमार जैन जी का कि वो इस पल में हमारा साथ निभाएं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर कि आज आप हमारे बीच यहाँ आए और शॉल से आपका वेलकम। मैं अब अनुरोध करती हूँ श्री सुदीप्त दत्ता जी, चेयरमैन सीपीआई ईस्ट कोलकाता से, कि वो प्लीज मंच पर आए और एक मौका दें। श्री कमलेश चंद्र वार्ष्णेय जी, फुल टाइम डायरेक्टर सेबी का यहाँ पर हम स्वागत करना चाहेंगे। मैं रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ श्री राकेश कुमार जैन जी से कि वो प्लीज इस खास पल में हमारा साथ निभाएं। और एक बार फिर जोरदार तालियों के साथ आइए इस मुबारक पल को हम अपने सामने का सेलिब्रेट करें। फिर जोरदार तालियां। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का। थैंक यू सो वेरी मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू प्लीज टेक अ सीट। आज के इस खास दिन पर ना सिर्फ हमारे बीच पॉलिसी मेकर्स हैं, ना सिर्फ सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स इकोसिस्टम के हैं, ना सिर्फ आज सेगमेंट के सभी की स्टेक होल्डर्स के साथ आज की शुरुआत में इस खास थीम पर और आप सभी का स्वागत करते हुए और अपना ओपनिंग एड्रेस प्रेजेंट करते हुए मैं रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ श्री राकेश कुमार जैन जी, नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट सीपीआई, कि वो प्लीज यहाँ आए और इस ऑगस्ट गैदरिंग को एड्रेस करें। जोरदार तालियां।
एक और विधि और संविधान की मजबूत नींव देश को दिशा देती है, वहीं दूसरी ओर मजबूत, विश्वसनीय और बैलेंस इंस्टीट्यूशन देश की अर्थव्यवस्था को सशक्त बनाती है। We are deeply honored to have with us today the Honorable Union Law Minister of India, Shri Ram Meghwal ji. मेघवाल जी को परिचय की आवश्यकता नहीं, उनका नाम ही उनकी पहचान है। अर्जुन शक्ति, अर्जुन मीन्स शक्ति और दृढ़ संकल्प, राम मीन्स भक्ति एंड मर्यादा, और मेघवाल मीन्स कृषि, यानी कि हमारे जमीन से जुड़े हुए। ऐसे 4 टाइम मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट श्री मेघवाल जी has consistently worked to strengthen our nation through law, governance and constitutional values. आज वो हमारे बीच विशेष अतिथि के रूप में उपस्थित हैं। ये सीपीआई के लिए बहुत ही गर्व और सौभाग्य की बात है और मैं सीपीआई की ओर से उनका तहे दिल से हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। सर वेलकम सर। मजबूत कानून के साथ साथ मजबूत बैलेंस और विजनरी रेगुलेशंस देश की अर्थव्यवस्था को स्थिरता और विकास दोनों प्रदान करते हैं। It is therefore a matter of great honor for us to welcome our chief guest Shri Tuhin Kant Pandey ji, Honorable Chairman of Security Exchange Board of India. I would like to recall a very powerful thought shared recently by the Honorable Chairman. Regulation is not the destination, it is the instrument. Over-regulation may kill the very innovation that drives our economy, while under-regulation may breed systematic risk. This balanced philosophy is clearly reflected in the work and approach of Shri Tuhin Kant Pandey ji. A former Revenue and Finance Secretary to the Government of India, he played a pivotal role in the landmark